this review, we ran a competition, and I introduced the two young ladies who can we stand. They designed a statue that hopefully, if all goes well and we have got the money to have it produced, it will then be unveiled by the IMO Secretary General, and hopefully our President will be present. So it's going to be a historic moment. So please, if you want to interact with the young ladies in terms of if you want to put your brand and cent to realizing the production of that statue, which represents the maritime connectedness globally, there is that opportunity. So we are also, as part of why they are here, they are exploring the best possible space where this can be displayed. But the whole treat at the please.
So we are Letlhogololo and Tlhologelo Sesana, twin sisters from Pretoria. I had to add that in there. Yeah. So we started a design studio called Sesana for obvious reasons. And we are here because I think she will. I think in 2-3 months ago, the government called out, I'm losing my words now. Sorry, 2 or 3 months ago, the government called out a competition for artists. I think the brief asked for something that will respond to the Maritime and its value chain, right? We responded by saying, or rather by producing or designing a statue that speaks of interconnectedness, and we named the statue Uklangana, which means interconnectedness or a coming together. So because we looked at the industry as, especially given the history of our nation, it's tied to our history as a nation, but also it has helped us connect with all these other nations internationally. So it's that coming together as a people in South Africa, but also connecting with the world all around. So that's what we proposed and we won.
It sounds like a theme connected with the World Maritime Day parallel event where South Africa will be welcoming about 175 countries. Member states
Correct.
Of the International Maritime Organization.
Correct.
Okay.
Correct, yes. And apparently it will be the first of its kind in the southern southern hemisphere is what should I name Mr. Ntuli? Just kidding. No, I think he's gonna cut it. But anyway, yeah. So that's what Mr. Ntuli said. So it'll be the first of its kind. This statue.
And in your understanding, before I go back to the statue, what location is it going to be at? Is it intended for Durban, the host city?
Correct. Yes. So it's intended for the host city, particularly because it's one of the ports. Well, one of the major ports in South Africa is located here in Durban, but we're looking at, I don't know if I'm putting the cart before the horse here, but we are looking at locating it right here at this venue. What is it called? MSC Terminal, I think.
Yes, it's the passenger terminal.
Correct.
Or whatever the people are called, that port ships.
Exactly.
It is MSC.
Yeah. So we want to locate it here because we want everyone who's coming into the space to be reminded of the significance of these big ships and the role they play in our lives.
Listen, I have absolutely no understanding of art. When you say a statue, I'm thinking, okay, you've got something like this. Why a statue? Why not something else? And what elements go into the statue? You know, sometimes you get bronze statues, you get cement statues. I know nothing about this thing. Just give me a sense, because we don't have it here.
Correct.
So just give me a sense, so I can imagine what this is.
All right, I'll try and paint a picture for you because we were told not to share, visuals with the public before the actual event. So apparently it's a surprise. You guys will see it on the actual day. Yeah.
Are you saying I'm a party pooper?
You're being a party
Oh
pooper.
my goodness. Well, he started, not me.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I can do my best and try and maybe paint a visual image.
I think outside of painting a visual image, just say what the brief called for, because part of his question was why the statue.
Okay. That's a difficult question. You can answer that. But yeah, it's not really a statue. So it's not because when people think of statues, they think of Paul Kruger or Nelson Mandela. So this one is much more metaphorical. So it's abstract because it carries a lot of meaning, and I spoke about interconnectedness and stuff like that. So it's circulinear, if it's a word. So that basically just means I think I might have invented it, but anyway, yeah.
Which is gonna have you.
It spirals, and it's just one spiral, but it's very dynamic in its spiral because it speaks of that. Because we are also inspired by, which is one thing I forgot to mention, the weaving technique found in the our heritage as Africans, right? So it weaves itself, and then it becomes this circular portal, so to speak, combining the past, the present, and anticipating a future where everything now is connected.
Goodness, I can't wait to see this. Okay. We're not supposed to be saying too much, right?
Yeah.
We just know this is coming.
Correct.
When is it coming?
October.
Because I want to put it in my diary.
Yeah, October, but right now we're still sourcing funding because the government is not funding it. So we have approached the maritime industry companies right here at this event. I don't know what this event is called, but yeah. So they have come on board.
I'm not spilling the beans here.
They have come on board, and some of them have showed interest, and hopefully they make good on their word. Yeah. So yeah, that's what we're hoping for.
But are you? You do sound optimistic, but I must ask the question because I'm looking at the timeline.
I know, right?
We are mid of August.
Yes.
You have just over 8 weeks to get this thing up.
Yeah.
And standing.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah. Correct.
So
I think we are optimistic now. Yes. I think the optimism will begin to dwindle when we're left with 2 weeks.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're still very much hopeful.
Yes. Hope springs eternal here.
No.
Yeah.
Of course. Listen, without hope, you are hopeless.
Exactly. Exactly.
Anyway, so thank you very much. I truly appreciate it. I'm looking forward to this. Really, I'm going to be keeping my eye. You are on social media, you guys. I know. But you're not supposed to talk about it, by the way.
Yes, no, we haven't
said
posted it. We haven't said anything.
I'm not going to say nothing about it. No. But I'm looking forward to it. I will be in Devon for the
Fantastic, fantastic.
I'll make a point of meeting you as well.
Yes.
And taking a picture of you.
Exactly.
Next to the statue
Exactly.
of convergence, interconnectedness.
Correct. Uklangana is the actual, yeah. And we made it a point to use a language indigenous to this area because it speaks of, that connectedness. So we wanted the people, the majority of the people living in this area to relate to it.
That
and that's
being the KZN area.
exactly the KZN KZN area, and that's
Well, somebody could be watching this in London, you know?
exactly. But then it will remind him or her of home, you know. So it's that keeping that identity consistent.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Ladies, once more, thank you so much. I truly appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
Our social media page?
Yes.
Yes, Susana Studio.
Okay.
Yes.
On Instagram.
On Instagram.
On Instagram.
Yes.
I'm not on Instagram. You are. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Cheers.